Well, as the Russia investigation continues in Congress and the Department of Justice, many legal experts and allies of President Trump say Special Counsel Robert Mueller should recuse himself due to his close ties with former FBI Director James Comey. One America's Marty Golingan has warned Mueller's potential conflict of interest.
I respect the move, but the entire thing has been a witch hunt.
Many are echoing the president's outrage over Special Counsel Robert Mueller's possible conflicts of interest in regards to the Russia investigation.
The role of his friend Comey and his credibility now have come into play and are probably going to be a piece of this investigation.
Political and legal analysts say Mueller's close relationship with fired FBI Director James Comey should be enough for the special counsel to recuse himself from the ongoing probe.
It is a fair question to ask as to whether Bob Mueller should be the guy leading the investigation into at least that piece of it.
Supporters of President Trump believe Mueller has been compromised due to other issues from his professional past.
There's some real conflicts. He comes from a law firm that represent members of the Trump family. He interviewed the day before, a few days before he was appointed special counsel with the president, who was looking at him potentially to become the next FBI director. That hasn't been published, but it's true. And I think it would be strange that he would have a confidential conversation and then a few days later become the prosecutor of the person he may be investigating.
Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich says Comey and Mueller are a part of the same deep state that is actively trying to sabotage the Trump administration from inside the government.
Comey said, I deliberately leaked through an intermediary to create this counsel, who happens to be one of his closest friends. Then look at who Mueller's starting to hire. I mean, these are people that, frankly, look to me like they're setting up to go after Trump. They're including people, by the way, who have been reprimanded for hiding from the defense information in two major cases. I think this is going to be a witch hunt. I think that Comey himself, by his own testimony, tainted this particular process.
Gingrich also says Mueller should recuse himself from the Russia probe due to his cloudy personal history and ulterior motives, citing a DOJ statute that a recusal is necessary when there is an appearance of personal conflict of interest.
Under the Justice Department's own rules, Mueller has a legal obligation to recuse himself from anything involving Comey, which also makes you wonder, why would they have picked a guy who's Comey's close friend to investigate a situation which inevitably involves Comey? And this whole thing stinks.
Due to the sordid past between Comey and Mueller, as well as the admitted leaking by Comey to force a special counsel appointment, more people are now questioning whether the choosing of Robert Mueller was purely a coincidence or the makings of the greatest witch hunt in modern American political history. Marty Golingan, One America News.